Alrighty, guys, it is Sunday, May 14th, 2023. And it's Mother's Day, so if you're mother out there, please enjoy your day. And if you're a guy watching and your mother's still alive, do the right thing today. At least give mom a call and tell her you love her. Or don't. I really don't care. Actually, I really don't care. You can hate your mother for what it's worth. But anyway, welcome to my Major League Baseball. Man, that's really cynical. But anyway, welcome to my Major League Baseball free pick video here today for Sunday, May 14th, 2023. And once again, happy Mother's Day. If you are a mom watching, we appreciate you. We love you. My name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to see which one of these free plays that I'm actually betting on personally, you may want to think about signing up for my $1.99 daily best play on that website. Now, that package is only going to cost you just $1.99. And if you sign up for that membership here today, you're going to get access to that package for the next 30 days. The math works out to be just 6 cents a day if you sign up for that membership. And if you want to see a video breakdown of every single one of my personal plays here today, the only way you can do that is to be a chairman member on that site. Chairman members get access to every single personal play of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And of course, as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast every single day during that stretch as well. And that's going to be free. That's going to be included with your purchase. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Angels at the Guardians, 11:35 a.m. Eastern first pitch. Cleveland's minus $1.20, total 7.5. Tanner Bybee for Cleveland, Patty Sandoval for Los Angeles. Now, Patty's 3-1 with an ERA in the four. I think it's in the threes. Solid. Regardless, Patty's got 3 wins on the year. I think I wrote down something wrong in my notes. But anyway, the Angels are a top 10 run-producing team. Hunter Renfroe, he has double-digit home runs and leads the club in ribbies. Meanwhile, Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, they have 45 runs batted in between the both of them. Now they're facing Tanner Bybee, who has just 1 win on the year in an ERA in the 4s. And even if Bybee throws well, he may not get the run support he needs. The Guardians are scoring a league-worst 2.5 runs a game at home. Now, injury-wise, Mike Zunino is questionable for the Guardians. Stassi and Walsh are still out for the Angels. When it comes to the total, the Angels have held Cleveland to just 3.5 runs a game in their last 10 head-to-head meetings. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Meanwhile, Cleveland's also 13-7 to the under at Progressive Field. Give me the Angels plus $1. Under 7.5. Next game, Pirates, Orioles, 135 East. Baltimore's minus $1.30, totals 8. Kyle Gibson for Baltimore, Mitch Keller for Pittsburgh. Now, Keller's 4-1 with an ERA in the 2s. Mitch has also been a big strikeout guy this year. He's got 56 punch-outs in just 49 plus. And even if Mitch struggles here today, the Pirates are a top 10 run-producing team on the road. Brian Reynolds leads the club in hits and RBI. Meanwhile, Andrew McCutchen and Jack Sawinski, they're tied for the team lead in homers. Now they're facing Kyle Gibson, who has an ERA in the 4s along with a 1.34 whip. When it comes to the injury list, Ramon Urias is still out for the Orioles. Now, total-wise, Baltimore saw 5 out of their last 7 interleague ball games stay under the number. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh saw 6 out of their last 8 against the American League stay under the total themselves. Give me Pittsburgh plus $1.10, under 8. Next matchup, Rays, Yankees, 135 East. Tampa Bay's minus $1.25, totals 9. Zach Eflin for Tampa Bay, Clark Schmidt for New York. Now, Schmidt's got an ERA in the 5s along with a 1.61 whip. When it comes to offensive production, the Bombers are in the bottom 5 in hits. They're facing Zach Eflin, who's 4-1 on the year with an ERA in the 2s. Eflin's also averaging over a strikeout an inning along with a 1.03 whip. And even if Eflin gets knocked around, he's backed by a Rays lineup who scores more runs a game on the road than any other team in baseball. Randy Arozarena is in the top 5 in batting average, RBI, and OPS. He's also tied with Yandy Diaz for the club lead in home runs. Now, injury-wise, Donaldson and Stanton are out. Hicks is questionable. When it comes to the total, New York's going 60% to the under in Yankee Stadium. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay saw 5 out of their last 9 divisional road games stay under the number themselves. Give me Tampa Bay minus $1.25, under 9. Next game, Braves, Blue Jays, 1:37 Eastern start time. Both teams are minus $1.10, totals 9.5. Yusei Kikuchi for Toronto, Colin McHugh for Atlanta. Now, McHugh's got an ERA in the 3s, and he's yet to record a loss. This Atlanta pitching staff's also giving up a league low 2.6 runs a game on the road. They're facing a Toronto team who's averaged just 3.2 runs a game in their last 4 outings. When it comes to the total, the Blue Jays are 11-3 to the under in their own building. Meanwhile, Atlanta's gone 60% to the under when they bat first. Give me the Braves minus $1.10, under 9.5. And with that, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. It's going to be in that Reds-Marlins game, 1:40 Eastern start time. Miami's minus $1.65, totals 8 runs. Braxton Garrett for Miami, Luke Weaver for Cincinnati. And even though Weaver has struggled, he's averaging just about a strikeout an inning. Now, the Cincinnati pitching staff also fans more batters a game on the road than any other team in baseball. They're facing a Miami team who produces a league-worst 3.4 runs a game. And in their last 10 meetings with Cincinnati, the Fish have been held to under 3.1 runs per contest. Now, injury-wise, Garcia and Cooper are out. Sanchez and Chisholm are questionable. Meanwhile, for Cincy on the other side, Votto's still out. Friedel's questionable for them. When it comes to the total in this one, the Reds saw 6 out of their last 10 gatherings with Miami stay under the total. So once again, if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. Meanwhile, the Marlins are 14-7 to the under in their own building. Give me Cincinnati plus 1.5, under 8. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Give me the Angels plus $1, under 7.5. Pittsburgh plus $1.10, under 8. Tampa Bay minus $1.25, under 9 runs. Atlanta minus $1.10, under 8.5. Cincinnati plus 1.5, under 8. Seattle minus $1.80, under 8.5. Minnesota minus $1.20, under 7.5 runs. Houston minus 135, under 7.5. Milwaukee minus $1.65, under 9.5 runs. Philadelphia minus 165, over 11. Texas minus $1.50, over 9. LA Dodgers minus 175, under 9.5. Arizona plus 1.5, over 8.5 runs. New York Mets minus 1.5, over 9. With my next and final free pick for the video, give me Boston plus 105, over 10.